Good morning, beautiful people of Sugarcane Chronicle land. What is going on with y'all? Let me turn this heat down because I'm over here on Bake Lane. Anybody know me? You know I hate to be cold. It's really not been cold. We've got some decent weather going on here in your Metro Detroit area. It's supposed to get up to 54. I'm going swimming. What you doing? Psych. I'm going to talk about a post that I put up a few days ago. And in the post, I put up, this is going to be the year of, and then I did a bunch of subtitles. Congratulations. You've been approved for, you did this, you've done that, you've done this, you've done that. Will you marry me? You've been promoted to this. Here's a raise, yada, yada. Overwhelming response, of course, because that's what everybody wants to hear, right? Now, I've been taught my whole life a principle, which is kind of like faith without works is dead type of thing. Like you can believe it, but until you put some action behind it, you will not receive it type of thing, And I put a lot of thought in behind this, and this is what I, Sheree, want to bring to Sugarcane Land today. All right. Yes, there's going to be a lot of congratulations, and you've been awarded and paid in fulls. You do have to do some things yourself, though. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? For instance, if you ladies are looking to have some valuable things to happen as far as like promotion goes, you do got to show up on work on time. So if your time is at 8 o'clock, you should really be punched in at 8:20. I'm just saying. People look at that. Stop saying, oh, yeah, the white man, the white blood, that sister over there, she don't want me. It has nothing to do with them. It's the law of attraction. What you put out, it's going to pull back in. And depending on what your attitude is, it may pull it in quicker than you really expect. I had to learn that myself, just dealing with a bunch of stuff. And some places it's there for you to grow versus you to complain. So, yeah, you got to do some work. It's not just going to come easy. If it came easy, all of us would do it. It's just kind of like the lottery. Everybody can't have a number. If everybody had the number, we all be rich, right? Nope, that ain't it. So, I did a lot of thinking about that. Like, yeah, I'm so excited that everybody amen. Yes, sir. But then turn around when you're amening and ask yourself, am I doing or positioning myself where those things can come to me freely? Here's some little points that you can kind of touch on just a little bit. Are you nice to people? And when I say nice, I'm not saying nice like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? Blah, blah. People that you know. I'm talking about, are you nice to people that you don't know? Or are you nice to people when they're not nice to you? I have a person, I won't put the location, but I have a person that I come in contact with on a regular basis. And this person is the nastiest person. You say good morning, they don't say good morning back, they grunt. You like, what is it? Who's spitting your curd, man? I'm like, what? Your porridge was cold, bold? Like, what happened, bro? Like, every day. At first, I got a little offended. Like, I ain't even did nothing to this chick. So, what's your problem? Then I decided, you know what? Regardless of what she says, does, I'm responsible for me. I'm not responsible for how she responds. So, every morning when I see her, good morning. She was sick a few days. Hey, how you feeling? You feeling better? Genuinely asking, how's everything going? You doing okay? If she says whatever, if she doesn't say whatever, my kindness is a law that's going into rotation with the universe. And I ain't about to get all off into that. But my atmosphere is set. I'm kind. So guess what? I'm getting calls. Hey, I think I want you to come and do some, let's sit down, let's talk. I want to do some little business things. I want to do this, I want to do that. Stuff that I've been looking to happen. Even little small incidences that's going on. They're playing out to my favorite. Yeah, God loves me, and I know that. Absolutely. I'm also doing the work behind it. Okay, so being kind to someone is just a principle that you should take into consideration. Now, I did understand, and I do understand, that some people can't do kindness because they're bitter. You are bitter, 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 bitter. You got the bitter juice. You drinking bitter tea. You sipping every morning. That tastes bitter. I think I want another cup. Don't put no honey in mine. I just want it to be all bitter. Bitterness comes from just unresolved issues that you do not want to get into, or just consistent hurts or consistent disappointments, or just things that's on a consistent basis playing in a negative way towards your life. So I encourage anyone who's dealing with bitterness, who will be honest enough to admit to themselves. You ain't got to do no come to Jesus with a bunch of people. Sometimes it's actually kind of cool to ask somebody that you trust, that you could be vulnerable with, and to trust that they will tell you the truth about a matter. Ask them if you're bitter. I look at some of the posts that people post on a regular basis on social media. You're bitter. When you always talking about get away from me, I don't want you to be here, I don't want you to be there, y'all this, that, and the other, you're bitter. I'd rather be alone. Bitterness, because God didn't create you to be by yourself. That's why it's 1,000,000 trillion people on the earth, just so you know. Yeah, let that bitterness go. You're holding up blessings, okay? You are. Not God, not Satan. Your attitude and the way that you perceive everything is it's kind of like the funnel that will either spin things into your life or spin things out of your life. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's on you. You have to take responsibility for what you do, for how you receive your things. You can believe and receive all day long, but if you have not received not one thing, bro, could possibly be got some bitterness that's holding up your funnel cloud. So today, I would encourage you all, drop the bitterness, or just acknowledge to yourself that you may possibly have some bitterness. You got, for the ladies that are single parents, for the men that are with women that, now do understand that these choices are choices that you chose, okay? However, things did work out in a place where they were negative in your space. Single parenthood, baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, getting fired from a job. It could be anything, okay? Your childhood traumas, somebody molested you, somebody hurt you bad as a child, you were bullied, you had medical issues just some things that you never actually sat down, got to the like that little core of what's making you so unhappy. And here come the next thing. I knew it. Oh, dang. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I knew it was going to happen. It's just a matter of time. When you start talking like that, you believe like that, you can't say amen to something, but you still got your speech over here that's saying something opposite. A double-minded man, he is unstable in all his ways. Unstable. Meaning, you don't get the results that you want, and you go back and forth in your thinking, which is unhealthy for you. Could drive you crazy. Could. I have experienced it, so I can speak to you all because I am a whole person now. Like, I had to actually go in, and it was not an easy task. It was very hard at first to understand where the bitterness came in from. But I had some bitterness, and it was not cool. But once I actually tapped into the fact that I was bitter about some things, and I did ask how to let them go, I, talked to a few mentors, role models. I went to even counseling. Just sat down on someone's couch and just started talking about some things. And they like, you bitter, sis. You got to let that go. If you asking God to do all these wonderful things, He's already done it. But you got to move out the way with your bitterness. So, and then when you settle the thing, when something else comes up, because that's what happens, that's life, don't go back to collect those bitter bags, and now you got the 10 bitter bags that you had back there, and now you got an additional bitter bag. No, just drop all the bags off. Hey, you know what? I forget that person. Let me just go on. Let me do my thing. I can't even sit here with that. You know, that thing is heavy on my heart because I see so many beautiful people out here, and I know that God truly wants to give you every desire of your heart, but he can't give it to you because you're bitter. And if you bitter, guess what you're going to do? You're going to tear that blessing apart, whether it's a new man, whether it's a new woman, whether it's a new job, whether it's a car, whether it's a business. When you bitter, you take that nasty attribute and put it on everything. No. Beloved, dear heart, let's get to the core of where your bitterness stems from. Let's start to work on it in 2018. We got to be better for our children. Because guess what? When we're bitter, we teach our kids how to be better. We call it protecting them. So we keep them away from everybody. You know, we talk to them. We try to do all these things for them. You know, we overcompensate because we're bitter. Now we're showing them how to be bitter, and now their bitterness is spilling out in school and with the interaction of other people. They don't have any coping skills. That's why a lot of young people right now can't cope with the word no. They can't cope with not today, not now, you gotta wait type of thing. Because somebody bitter in their bitter background has showed them how to be bitter and how to respond to your bitterness. Hey, y'all, we gotta do better. I hope that this encourages some of my sugar canians. If this does not apply to you, share the video to someone that it does. Because guess what? I love you enough to tell you the truth. Because somebody loved me enough to tell me the truth, right? This beautiful face, this beautiful skin, this little bubbly personality, it's me, but it's me without the bitterness. And you could tell. Now, when you see some of my posts on like social media, listen, I'm not on there pointing out, ooh, somebody done did something, so let me post something so they can see it. Because two things. 9 times out of 10, they don't know that they did it. So they don't care. If they don't even think you talking about them. And number 2, I am really not here for your entertainment in a negative way. I want us to grow. I want us to be better. I want us to build. I want us to do better things, especially if you are 30 plus. 30. If you 30 plus, all the little petty games and all the little petty things and all your little petty memes, nobody cares, y'all. Just want you to be, I'll put it out there. I'll be the bearer of bad news. Nobody cares about your memes. .com, .edu, educational program. They don't care. So why waste your time? Go do something positive. Go spend something positive. Go put something out that's going to innovate somebody's mind to do something different. Positive, specifically for our community who loves tea, shade. They love it. The moment something dropped, they like, yeah, did you hear yada yada? Nope. I hear so many things. I just choose not to share them because I don't want to put my mouth on whatever is negative for that person, especially if that person's trying to come out of something. I.e., and this will be my last point, Detroit is super small. Okay. And you are, especially for the women that are looking to date and have quality dating, there are men that they may think is of quality. So they'll date them. They might sleep with them. We don't know. All of us, nobody knows who's your friend, who's not your friend, unless we met y'all in a setting where, okay, that's who you roll with, whatever, or we are on social media, whatever the case may be. You could have been talking to people in high school and slept with somebody in high school. Why y'all talking about that? So you screw Susie Ann or Bobby Billy, and then when Bobby Billy is trying to move on, y'all didn't make it work out. Bobby Billy's trying to go on. Y'all over here chatting like, yeah, I messed with him 15 years ago. Y'all ain't got nothing better else to do, really? The men, for me, are even worse. They got a woman. They doing whatever. They boy trying to move on to some. Yeah, man, I hit that once. What's the happened 15 years ago, though, yo. You know why? Bitterness. It's a root. It's a root. If you really want your boy to be happy, that might be the person he's supposed to be happy with. It ain't, and I'm not saying be, you know, with somebody that's sleeping with the whole time. Take it easy. Be easy before you get to sending me emails and saying trash or talking to other people behind my back about me or what I've stated. Get to the core. Peel back the layer of what I just said. Stop talking in a negative way. Simple. So what? You slept with such and such so-and-so. So, I'm not saying do it now. But that might have been something that happened in your past. So, you're going to hold me to my past. So, now I'm going to overlook this great woman, this great man, because you slept with somebody 20 years ago. I ain't even know you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. But my point is, stop being negative. Quit being bitter. Do something positive today. Hey, buy somebody a coffee. You know, compliment them today. Be nice. Be kind. All right? I'm about to get ready to go do that thing what they call punch in. Yeah. I will be coming out of my car. So it's just so easy for me to try to hit it because I'm in my car and I'm always just thinking of things that I want to do better for myself. So most times this little journal be to myself, you know, unless it's something that I have actually conquered, you know what I'm saying? It's an area that I'm victorious in and I can speak on it with heavy conviction. I'll talk about whatever because I don't feel no kind of way. Whether I'm in the throes of it or not, you know, I'm not a perfect person and neither are you. But we can have perfect harmony in our lives and we can have perfect understanding and project positive things over each other on a regular basis. I'm not sharing nothing negative about nothing negative. If I think it's negative, I'm not sharing it, regardless if I agree with what it says or not. I'm not sharing nothing negative. 2018, we got to do better, people. I see greatness on all of you. So, it starts with one. How will they know unless they're taught? And how will they be taught unless there's a teacher? Hey, 2 and 2. Have a great hump day. Stay tuned to the next episode. Because something, like I say, I'm going to switch it up. Y'all might get comfortable. All she doing is talking. No, I'm not. You just got to stay tuned. Share this video. Share. Share, subscribe. Tell other people about it. Let's grow. Let's get some on us. Have a great day, people.